if I had a lady coming at me with needles and all these other things, I'm pretty sure I'd flip out too.
I've never had someone call the police while they were in the
While you're at the
hospital.
hospital. And I'm like, no, she's mean. Can I get it?
Hey guys, welcome to Nurse Talk, the podcast where we talk all things nursing. I'm your host, Mia, and today we have Janasia.
Hello.
Well, thank you so much for coming. I'm really excited.
I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, so I always like to start with why nursing?
So I ended up choosing nursing because doctor school was too long.
Yep.
I originally wanted to be like an anesthesiologist, but I thought that the schooling was crazy and way too long. But honestly, I feel like I've been in school my whole life anyways now. So I probably should have just did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old are you?
27.
You look like you're like 21.
I know.
Good for you.
I know. Every time I get like, parents or things are like, how old are you? How long have you been doing
Should you be
this?
on this floor?
Yeah.
No.
They're like, do you even work here?
Yeah.
They're like, what high school do you go to? And I'm like, I'm actually a very grown woman.
Very much so. So how did you end up in the pediatric emergency room?
So the Peds ER kind of chose me. I've always wanted to be in the NICU. When I was in nursing school, I had a clinical on a NICU floor, and I fell in love with it. But getting into the NICU is a little hard.
Yeah.
They don't usually have like a lot of residencies for it, or once people get in the NICU, they just kind of stay there because they love it so
Absolutely.
much. So I had seen an internship available for the pediatric ER, and I was thinking, maybe if I get my foot in the door with
Yeah.
peds, then I can just, make my way to the NICU. And honestly, I've just kind of fallen in love with the PD ER. Not to say that one day I still don't wish to end up in the NICU, because I still think that's a very big dream of mine. But I am happy with where I am right now.
That's awesome. What would you say was the biggest shock when you first started in pediatric ER?
Definitely the pace of things. The pace of things is completely different than working on the floor. You kind of have your set 3 to 4 patients, and you have a schedule and a routine. With the ER, there is no schedule, there is no routine. You have multiple patients throughout the night. You never have the same one, really. Everyone's complaint is different. And you're just doing different things at all hours. It's never the same.
Have you ended up enjoying that, or is it still kind of a shock?
No, I do enjoy it because there were times where I worked on the floor and I was very bored.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is kind of good knowing what you're walking into in that aspect, because I walk into work and I never know what's going on. I'm just like, you walk in, you have to look at the board and be okay, and take a breath and then go.
That must be tiring, because I feel like, if you're on a floor, you have the same 4 patients for 12 hours. How often do you say people rotate? Quite frequently?
Oh, yeah. Especially, I work night shift, so it's constant till maybe about like midnight-ish, maybe 1. Then it kind of tends to slow down, but you hit the floor running. Yeah.
I actually did. So I work in the NICU, and I got floated to pediatric med surg, and it was like, I felt like there would be more, just same thing over and over. No, there was no rhyme or reason. I was all over the place.
Yeah, kids are different. Love them.
Yeah,
they keep you on your feet.
Yeah, absolutely. So what would you say is like the hardest part of caring for kids in crisis?
I think the hardest part is definitely the parents. A lot of parents, or a lot of people in general, just don't have medical backgrounds, so they don't always understand what's going on.
Yes.
And they're just very scared. And sometimes that scaredness can turn into them being rude, and just show up in a multitude of ways. So just trying to remain calm through it all and understand where they're coming from and trying to get them to understand what's going on, I would say is the biggest challenge, because even sometimes when you do explain things to people, they're not always listening or understand because they have so many other things going on in their mind. So it's a challenge, but
Yeah.
one that you just have to work through, and it gets better over time.
I feel like that's is true. It's like one of the hardest parts is because even if you explain something in detail, they're like, no, I don't want that. And you're like,
But we need that.
we have to. How? It's not clocking to you.
No, yeah, they just don't understand.
Yeah.
And then also sometimes it's like, because you are the nurse, you're not the doctor. So, you can explain, waste your breath as much as you want. But if the doctor is not saying it, then they really don't hear you sometimes, which is frustrating. Because then the doctor just comes, I'm like, the doctor literally told me to tell you this. But by all means,
And then you have to message the doctor, be like, please come. Come to the room.
they need to hear it from you.
They don't think that I'm intelligent enough.
No.
Okay, so what age group would you say keeps you on your toes the most?
Oof, those toddlers, man.
Yeah.
Those toddlers are crazy strong. I don't know where they get their strength from,
Me either.
but they are stronger than some of adults that I have encountered. And they're so sassy. So sassy. Everything is a bargaining tool. Stickers, candy, popsicles, anything to get them to let you do what you need to do.
Oh,
And they will
absolutely.
talk their way in and out of anything.
I literally had a 3-year-old in a headlock, like literally last week. And I'm like, I don't do this. Okay, I'm a NICU nurse.
The wrestling is insane. Is insane. Then when
never
you're
thought-
done, they're like, oh, okay, where's my popsicle? I'm like, coming right up.
It's crazy. And then I'm here to help you. You're like, I'm gonna make your day a lot better. Let me just section you real quick. No, next thing you know, it's like
Stranger danger.
"Ah!"
And now you just look so graphic doing everything that you're trying to do. You're like, I promise I'm not trying to hurt you.
I know, they're sweet though. They mean well.
They do.
And so do we, but just,
Like, I understand. If I had a lady coming at me with needles and all these other things, I'm pretty sure I'd flip out too.
honestly, even though I'm a nurse, I still kind of am like, where are you going with that needle? I'm like,
I literally had a doctor's appointment today and I'm like all sweaty. She's like, why are you sweaty? I'm like, I'm nervous. She's like, but why? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just scared.
because you also
Just a
know what
little
it's
bit.
like to be on the other side when you like miss a vein or like,
Yeah. But also, I have really good veins, so if they were to miss, I definitely would be side-eyeing.
like you get one try.
Yeah.
I do too. I'm like the easiest. Like you could literally see through me. Like,
Literally, yeah. Yeah, you can fit like an 18 gauge in there.
oh yeah. What is a small win during a shift that makes everything feel worth it?
I think a small win for me is definitely when whether a patient or family or whoever says thank you. I feel like they don't always say thank you, which it's my job. I'm not looking for a thank you, but it is nice to feel appreciated and like what you're doing matters to them
Absolutely. You'd be surprised how many people don't say thank you.
at all. I think out of the whole, like, I've been in the PTR like 2.5 years now. And I literally have had one patient, I'll never forget. She was like a 12-year-old girl. And we're doing all these things to her, blood work, you name it, working her up. And she looks at me and she goes, well, how are you doing? How's your day?
Oh,
And literally, I was like, what?
what do you mean?
Yeah. I'm like, I literally was just so confused and I didn't even know what to say. I'm like, you're going off script. I don't even know what to say right
I
now.
wasn't prepared.
But it was like so sweet, so nice. Like I won't ever forget.
Okay, so be honest. What is the most dramatic non-emergency that you've seen?
The ear pains. The ear pains are very dramatic. They come in screaming bloody murder. I've actually had a parent call the police on us because they felt as if we were not treating this earache fast enough. Mind you, we had already medicated. There was nothing else that we could have possibly done. And
Oh my God.
yeah, but they're just like, no, my kid's like screaming bloody murder and pain, and
Yeah, that's what happens because it really hurts.
it hurts really bad. It's gonna hurt for a second. Give the medicine a minute to work, please. Like, I don't know what you want. What else do you want from me?
You should sit there and like rub his ear for him and sing him lullabies quite softly. It's like, ma'am, that's your job.
And then the police were like, we don't really have anything to do. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, please talk to them. Like,
I have never had someone call the police while they were in the
while you're
hospital.
at the hospital. And you know, the police, they're not allowed to come onto like the premises for whatever reason. I'm not really sure what that is. Yeah, there was like, they told the people like, if you want us to like come on scene, you have to literally walk across the street from the hospital, and then like we can take you back or something. And I was just like, all of this for an earache. But by all means, yeah, the entitlement is crazy these days.
What's something kids do in the ER that would never fly with adults?
Oh, I think definitely all the bargaining and the screaming and the yelling. I feel like, you know, on an adult floor, like, yes, the adults do yell and they I wouldn't say have tantrums, but
Oh, yeah.
you know,
We can call them those.
they get a bit much. It's definitely tolerated way more down in the peds. Like I said, you're gonna have to do lots of bargaining. With an adult, I'm not gonna be like, well, how about you let me do this, then I'll go get you a popsicle or a stick. You know?
That is true. Can you imagine an adult just being like,
And I'd be like,
mean, they do it,
bro,
but-
like what? Like, are you being serious?
you almost expect it with, you know, kids, but
Yeah.
adults do it all the time. Do you guys have at your hospital, do you guys have child life services?
Yes.
Where they come and they bring iPads to distract them?
Yes.
I don't know why they don't do that for adults.
Some of them do need it. Some of them really do need it because they're big
I
babies.
mean, like put an iPad in their face, you know, distract them. That'd be so kind.
You wish. That's why you need to make everything like a 2-person job.
Yeah, I would love that. No, actually, my hospital does have, sometimes they bring dogs, sometimes they bring ponies. They'll have music therapy, so people will come and like sing and play
I
a
like
guitar for
that.
them. But it's very rare. It's like pulling like teeth
to get it.
Yeah, so.
Like, why do we have these resources if I can't use them?
Exactly. Oh, because it's only available for 2 hours a day?
Literally. And
Why?
that doesn't work for me. I don't work during the day. Everyone's gone when I go home. There are like no resources. We have
my
our child
God,
life
you're right.
person for I think 2 hours in the beginning of our shift, and then
When you're
after
too
that-
busy doing other things to even,
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
of course. Have you ever questioned whether or not you can continue doing the job you do?
Yes. But I feel like I've only considered that because I'm also in school at the time, so everything can get to feel like a bit much, to say the least. So I definitely thought about, you know, like PRN or part-time. But also, I get reimbursement for school, and you have to be full-time for that. Or
Yeah.
if you, I can't really go, I wouldn't be able to go PRN and still have them do what they do for me for school.
Of course.
So
Or you wouldn't have any health insurance either.
that
so.
too, it's just like there is not really a lot of options.
No.
So I'm kind of stuck making it work.
In this circle of just
Yeah.
like, I can only imagine, especially because you're working nights. How
Yeah.
do your managers work with you a little bit in terms of,
Thankfully, I do have a really good assistant manager, and she's willing to like help with whatever I need for school, or if I need to be pushed back like an hour or two. She's been really great about that.
oh, that's amazing. 'Cause some
Yeah.
people do not have that.
And it really sucks because to not work somewhere where they're understanding, but very demanding is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like you need to have a team or someone that like cares for you at work.
Absolutely. It definitely makes a difference. Do you go to school online or in person?
It's both.
Oh, okay. Has it ever like worked out to where you have to like literally go to work all night and then go to class in the morning or something?
Oh, yes.
That
All
I
the
cannot
time.
even imagine.
All the time. So thankfully now most of our lectures are online. So I can like go home, get comfy, and then like prop it up. But honestly, I fall asleep a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, I would record that thing and be like
Yeah.
later.
So I have to watch it back. But in nursing school, I've always worked night shift. In nursing school, I was a tech and I did night shift. And I remember I would work my night shift and I would literally change in the car and then go to my lecture at 8 a.m. or lab or whatever it was.
How?
I think back on it now and I'm like, I don't know how I was doing it. I literally don't. Because now when I try to do it, like I said, I'm falling asleep. I can't even. I remember being tired back then, but not as tired as I am now.
I can't even imagine.
And I was
it.
doing that with no coffee, no energy drinks, no nothing, just vibes. Literally just vibes.
Just vibes. No, because like honestly, like whenever I would work a night shift, by like 3 a.m. I'm like, and then as I'm giving a report, I'm like, do I even have words? And then driving home, I felt like I was like in outer space.
Silence.
So can you even imagine? I can't even imagine driving to school and then participating in school.
And then having to like retain information. Yeah.
And you didn't drink coffee or energy drinks or
Not
anything?
at the time, no. I just literally started drinking that stuff like maybe a year ago, a little over a year ago.
Were you trying to hold out as long as possible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cause like I don't know, I don't want to drink all the caffeine and like all the things. And honestly, when I drink like the energy drinks, I can only drink half because I get palpitations if I drink any more.
100%.
And I'm like, I don't like the way that feels.
I'm deathly afraid of energy drinks. Because
No, you should be. They're scary.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm like, no, thank you. I'm good. I don't want arrhythmias right now.
No. I'm like, I just needed a little energy. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I need to be hooked up to the cardiac monitor. Like,
Oh yeah. Like I've never even had a sip.
well, that's good for you.
But a coffee a
No.
day,
Yes.
100%.
So coffee before my shift, and then when it hits that like 2 a.m., I kind of have like a little energy drink because I need it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Do you have any memorable stories from pediatric ER that you'd like to share?
Working in peds, we get a lot of constipation kiddos.
Really? I wasn't thinking that.
I don't know what it is. Like some kids, like they will literally hold it for days at a time. I don't know why kids do this. They're like scared of the toilet or something. Uh, and either that or just like the crazy things that they eat. The Takis, don't get me started on Takis. They literally like rip through these children's stomachs. Like it's insane. But my poor little patient was constipated for I don't like weeks at this point. We did all the scans and all the things, and they are full of shit. And so, we give the laxatives, we do the enema, and still, it was a struggle
Oh, poor guy.
to the point that I had to manually get the shit out.
Oh no!
It was so traumatizing
For everyone involved.
for everybody because I'm like, I can't even imagine like the pain for one because
yeah.
it truly was stuck. And I kid you not, it looked like somebody giving birth. That's all I could like. That's what I can compare it to. It looked like somebody giving birth, and I just felt so bad, and I still feel so bad now thinking back on it. But when it finally was all said and done, they were relieved. The sizes of everything were insane. Maybe like,
So it literally looked like giving birth.
yeah,
Like a ball of.
literally. I'm like, I don't even know how that came out. Like, no,
Oh, poor guy.
like, yeah.
Oh
Like,
my God.
like there should be like tears and like things. Like that's how bad it was.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, no wonder you were like screaming and crying over here in pain because your tummy hurt. Like, I'm so sorry.
I would literally message doctor and be like, he needs pain, like something, because That's gonna be
I was gonna say they
hurtful.
only get like, Tylenol beforehand or something, and I'm like, I don't think that's helping.
My God, it sounds like you need to go to the OR to get that thing out.
No, literally, I'm like, and I'm just bedside, like, it's great. So yeah, that was one time that I had to do that, but it has happened many times to where they are impacted that badly.
God, I feel like it's I have heard that it's more of like they feel like their feces are like a part of them, and they have like this weird like attachment style towards their poop, like they're losing a part of themselves.
So crazy.
Yeah.
See, what our doctors sometimes tries to explain, like they're either afraid of the toilet, or like they are constipated so badly that it hurts, so then they don't even want to try to go, so then they just continuously hold. I don't know why. I really don't, because if I need to use the bathroom, I'm going to the bathroom. Like there's
Also,
like when I
yeah.
was little, I was not doing that. Like I need to use the bathroom, I'm going to the bathroom right now.
No, kids are very odd because I have a girlfriend who anytime her, I think she was like 3 or 4, anytime her daughter would have to poop, she would go somewhere and hide.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember because she was at my house and she's
Yep.
like, by the way, if you see her hiding, tell me immediately because
She's pooping.
yeah, she literally was looking at us and like snuck under the couch. And I look over, I'm like, oh my God, she's like hiding in between the couch and she literally runs to get her. So it is very odd the relationship children have with poop.
The
But
bathroom. Just in general.
I know, it's like, whatever. That'll be fun when I become a parent and I
Yeah.
have to go through this
Not
whole
looking
like
forward to
child
it.
psychology of bathroom.
Yeah. Especially with boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Practice your aim.
No. And also girls are like, no shade, faster learners than boys are.
Oh, yeah.
Like with everything. We see that a lot. Girls are usually potty trained pretty quickly rather than the boys.
Because you're a night shift girly, we're going to do some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Coffee or energy drink?
Coffee.
What's your night shift superpower?
For night shift, probably talking to myself. I'm always talking to myself. That's how I get through the night.
Absolutely. Which one is worse, 2 a.m. or 5 a.m.?
2 a.m. for sure.
Quiet nights or chaotic nights?
Controlled chaos.
I like it. Yes, exactly. All right. Best night shift snack?
I'm definitely like a salty girl, I would say. Salty or something with caffeine. I have like these little caffeine chocolates that I like to eat. Those come in handy.
Okay. At what time does your personality officially change?
Ooh, between 3 and 4 a.m. That's when like the delusion sets in. Yeah, for sure.
One word to describe night shift.
Unhinged.
So for a while there, you did some telehealth nursing.
Yeah.
You want to kind of explain how that happened?
Sure. So I had started telehealth nursing because literally I had just finished like my first year of adult nursing, like on the floor, and I absolutely hated it. And I didn't want to do it anymore. And I was like, I need to do something else right now. And telehealth came up, and actually, it was probably the easiest job I've ever had. The only
Really?
reason I left it is because I got bored. It was great because I was in school at the time for my
Yeah.
bachelor's, and literally the only things that we would be doing, we were like partnered with different hospitals, and we would literally only be doing the admission database. We would do 4 hours of hourly rounding. They're like, "Do you have any questions?" That's it, literally.
Oh, no, that
or
sounds
like
kinda
if something
boring.
was like medically like wrong, like let me call your physical nurse to come in and like check you out and make sure you're okay. And then like discharge instructions.
What hours would you have to work?
I worked night shift for that too.
3
And that
12s or was it
like-
more?
Nope, it was 3/12.
That sounds
just-
amazing.
It was.
Girl, where'd you get that up? Are you thinking about it now? Like, wow, I wish I was in NP school doing this.
Yes. And I'm like, let me call them back.
Oh,
Let me call them
100%.
back because it was actually great. And you know what? The company, it was a newer company, so yeah, obviously there's like, little hiccups here and there, but it wasn't such a nice office space. You had your own like little cubicle. They would provide food. There was like fridges full of things. They would have catering. And it paid, actually, when I left, they paid me more than what
And you
the
left. I can't
did.
believe it.
I
No.
mean, I wanted to get into pediatrics so bad and I was bored, and they did offer me more money. But at the time, like when I did get that telehealth job, they offered me a little bit more than what I was making on the floor at the time.
That's crazy. I mean, in the long run, I think it's so much better that you got ER experience.
Yeah,
rather
I
than
agree.
just sitting, stagnant and doing that.
But I'm ready to sit down again.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm ready to sit
yes.
down.
Lately,
Yeah.
I've been getting like 16,000 steps a shift. I'm like, this is not okay.
Same.
That's against the law. It's crazy. So I was going to ask, like, assessing the patient, like, how difficult is that? But you didn't really have to do that.
Nope. Are you in pain? Do you need anything? Let me call your physical nurse. Do you have any questions that I can answer? Like,
That's
literally,
kind
that
of
was it.
odd. Were the patients in the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
So they just had like a computer there?
So literally there would be, I guess, a camera in every room and a microphone so where they could hear us. And before we turned the cameras on, we'd have to talk in the microphone. So it was actually kind of scary for them because this voice just appears out of nowhere.
Robot.
Yeah. And they're like, have you been watching me the whole time? And I'm like, no, I can't turn the camera on until you actually give me permission. So
Did you watch me scratch my butt? No. That's
literally.
funny.
And they would already be admitted. So our job was just to help with admission and discharge stuff, really.
That's amazing for the physical nurse
Yeah.
to not have to go through
And
all of
worry
those
about
like
that.
really,
The tedious questions.
yeah, when you're freaking screaming patient down the hallway and you're like, when's the last time you took your propanolol? It's like, oh my
And then,
God.
they have a whole story for everything.
Oh my
Well,
God, yes.
I actually went to the grocery store this day. Ma'am, please. Just the time.
In
Or the day?
1976. Yeah,
Great.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
That must have been so nice. I guess I didn't ask you too much detail about the telehealth. When you originally said it, I was like, oh my God, these people are like in their houses and like,
Nope.
so I was envisioning like you must turn your camera on and be like, what is
Where
this
are
person
you?
doing?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so
No,
it's a
they
little
were
bit more
already in the hospital, tucked in the bed, and nothing
So-
too crazy was ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also didn't know that you did adults. What floor did you
Yeah.
work on?
So first of all, they sold it to me as an oncology floor because that's where I came from as a tech.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I already kind of know what's going on about this. I'll just switch over. And it definitely was not that. When I got to the floor, they were like, yeah, we get cancer patients like 1 or 2 times a month, if that. And I was like, so what is this? And it was like a PCU post-surgical GI floor.
Oh my God, a GI floor is
GI.
horrible.
So nasty. Like it was just like Whipple after Whipple. There was ostomy bags and
Oh.
CBIs and just all these nasty things that I hated. I wanted no parts of it. And I had literally signed a contract to be there for a year. And I think I left like a few days before my year was even up. Like I did not care at all. I was like, I don't care what happens. Like I can't even last a few more days. I need to get out right now.
I can only imagine. I started in an oncology med surge, but I did float to the GI floor a few times. I would have quit in like 3 days.
Disgusting.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
I mean, I did have a nice team. I feel like that's why I lasted so long there, because I felt supported by my team members and everything. But just the patient population and the tasks that we had to do at hand, I was
It's
not
crazy.
a fan of.
right?
Yeah, and then we would get the older people as well who get sundowners, and they want to fight you and do all these things. Literally had a man ask me like, "Oh, like you want to square up?" I'm like, "No, sir."
No, I don't want to hurt you
don't.
tonight.
Please,
No.
I
I'm sorry.
I'm like, don't make me get the medications. Please lay
Literally,
down.
like, do you want Haldol? Because I'll give it to you right freaking now. No. Do you have any crazy stories from adults that you want to share?
Oh my goodness. Yes. So there was one time I had a patient. You know, we're not really allowed to check the belongings of things when they
Yeah.
come up, which is a bit dangerous. Because they can come in with all sorts of things and we'd never know until we do.
Yeah.
And I had this patient and I wasn't giving any strong medications. You know, I'm giving like Tylenol. Like nothing crazy. I would come in the room and she'd be so out of it. Like to the point like I knew. Yeah. I'm like, I know she's high. I know, like I just know she's high. And there was one time that I came in to check and she literally had her like little vape, her weed vape pen in the pocket of her gown where her cardiac monitor should be.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, lady,
What a rookie. No. I was kidding.
I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? So, not only that, when we did get our 1 to 2 cancer patients a month, I had this very nice patient who they have cancer, so you know they try all different kinds of therapies.
Yeah.
He was doing other therapies, and I got offered to do other therapies with him. And I was like, you know what? I'm cool.
Does it rhyme with
great.
Guyana?
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm just gonna act like I don't hear or see. Please, you know, keep that to yourself.
Oh, 100%. Because you don't want them to get in trouble.
Yeah.
You're trying to play this balancing game because it's like, that
But
also
also,
is very
that's what helps
beneficial
your
for them.
pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like,
So I don't want to
like-
be the like snitch nurse. Like,
but it's also like, if they find out that I know that and didn't report it,
oh gosh, no.
you could probably get like, chop. No, but seriously, yeah, no, honestly, I'm the same type of nurse. I'd be like, put that away because you and I will both be in very big trouble.
I'm like, I don't see anything. I don't hear anything. Please don't tell me anything.
I know.
Please don't tell me anything at all. Yeah.
So, looking ahead, what type of nursing do you plan to focus on?
Ooh, okay. I'm very big on like self-care and wellness and skincare. So I'd love to get into dermatology, and just things of that nature. In my dream world, I definitely still do pediatrics,
Okay.
but it would be more of like a PRN or part-time thing, and dermatology would be like my main focus.
Is your goal to one day own your own business in that too?
I would love to. So, my boyfriend owns gyms, and we've always talked about doing this thing where we have a business together and it's like half gym and half wellness. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that.
That's amazing. It probably will.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't want to like get
Have 2 in 1.
oh yeah,
both
crazy workout in and then
right next
bam,
door.
get a facial.
Yeah.
Boom.
Mhm. Or your vitamin shot or your smoothie or whatever else we have to offer.
A one-stop shop.
Exactly.
So you are going to school to get your F&P, right? Mm-hmm. Would you, doing pediatrics as a PRN, would you do that as an RN or would you want to do that as an NP?
I feel like I'd have to see what my options are when the time comes because, you know, with being a new NP, sometimes RNs make more.
That's so crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're starting, I guess, like at the bottom of the chain again. So you need to
Yeah.
work your way up. But it's still crazy to me. Like you have a master's degree and a lot more responsibility. So that to me, the idea that an RN is making more money or could make more money is just crazy.
It is crazy.
Because I did all this school for what?
Uh-huh.
I might as well just work as an RN then.
Yeah, I have some nurse practitioner friends that also still use their RN license as a
For
PRN.
like travel contracts or whatever, which I'm pretty sure that I will do.
Oh,
Because like,
yeah.
why not?
You
It
seem
seems
like the
like so
type of
much
person
fun.
that would, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just waiting to be done with school so then I can like fly.
How much longer do you have?
I am halfway done. I am halfway done. So I am literally starting like all my clinicals and things. I will be graduating, God willingly, in 2027. Is that what it was?
That's
I
very
believe so.
soon.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Was
coming up so quickly.
was it always in the cards for you? I know you, like you said, you wanted to be potentially a doctor, anesthesiologist, all those things. When you first went to nursing school and became a nurse, was it always, okay, I want to do, NP after this? Or was there a moment at bedside where you were like, okay, maybe bedside isn't it. I want to do something else? Like what?
So that's exactly what happened. Nurse practitioner was never really on my mind until I worked bedside for, it hasn't even been 5 years yet. It hasn't even been 5 years, but I'm just like, I don't want to do bedside forever. But also, bedside pays the most for Florida, at least.
Yeah.
And I like Florida. Like, I like the area that I live in. I like the weather here. I'm originally from Massachusetts.
Oh my God.
So,
So this cold weather is like nothing to you, right?
yeah,
Or is it
no,
still, are
I'm
you
chilling.
like,
I mean,
I'm like,
so I've been here in Florida like since 2016. So I am used to the weather. So I'm still like, oh no, it's cold. My bones hurt.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but I am used to much worse. Like I've been through much worse with all the snowstorms and everything. So yeah, I don't want to go back to that, even though where I'm from, they pay really well.
I know. Sometimes I look at like how much people make and I'm like, you really do pay like a Florida tax of just like getting better weather. Because I can't imagine the other day it was 34 degrees out and I had to like go out to my car and go to work and it's like it is 6 a.m. It is too early for this crap. I can't imagine like going outside and like shoveling snow off my car,
I wouldn't
like
be able
trying to
to.
prepare my car just to leave. No.
Having to go in regardless of if it's a snowstorm or something like that. Like I know we deal with like hurricanes, but I definitely feel like I'd rather drive in some rain than drive in the slippery
100%.
snow. No, and I don't want to bundle up. I don't want to have to take layers off. I'm over that. I don't want to
Oh,
deal with that.
I can't even imagine the other day, that same day, it was still cold, obviously, when I left. And I was on the interstate and I had like 3 jackets on and I'm like, I'm
You're like
sweating.
like this.
But I'm like, I'm sweating, but I'm on the interstate, so I obviously can't take this big jacket off. I was like, the cold is not it. No, thank you.
I do like an excuse to wear my cold things though. Don't get me wrong. I love like my sweatsuits and like little jackets. So I do love that time of the year when I can wear that stuff.
Oh, I bet. You are so stylish.
Thanks.
I love all your nursing content. That's of course how I found you.
Yeah.
But you make such good content. Okay, what advice would you give someone who wants to make like nursing content?
I feel like you definitely have to find what works for you. And people are going to talk about the kind of content that you make regardless.
That part.
So whether you're making content at work respectfully, following the rules, in your car, at your house, wherever you might be, they're going to talk about it regardless, and you need to just block all that noise out and continue to do it. Because I feel like if I listened to anything that anybody had to say, I would not be where I am right now. And I'm glad I didn't listen to them because they were just all haters in the end.
Exactly. I love that. I love you're so good at it. I'm like, I need to get on her
Oh,
level.
it's like a lot of practice. Honestly, I've been creating content since high school.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, like when I was in high school, I did more YouTube, whereas like doing my makeup for my cheer games or getting ready for prom and like those
I
kind
love
of things.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, or honestly, even younger than that, I remember making like music videos with my little cousins, like
Aw.
because we were just bored and like, having cousin sleepovers. So we'd like create dances and force my brother to like be our background. Yeah. And I would always do all the editing back then too. So
That's
it's always just
amazing.
been like a thing that I like to do.
Well, that'll be amazing when you start that business with your boyfriend. He'll be like, I I need you to make this, this, and this, and
Yes.
this.
And
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, okay, I can do all that content savvy side of things. You handle the business and the numbers.
Yes,
And I'll be
yes.
here and I'll make everything look pretty.
Would you say it takes a lot of practice, like setting up? Because I feel like I've thought about like, okay, maybe I'll make content, even if it's for the podcast, like at work or something.
Yeah.
But I'm like, where do I put the camera? Like, where's this angle? What if someone walks in and catches me mid-sentence? It's so weird,
Goodness.
right?
It is so much. It honestly is so much. I literally carry like maybe 2 different tripods with me. I have a content specific phone. I also have like a little
Really?
yeah.
I didn't know that. That's so smart.
I literally have a content specific phone because I was running out of storage or like there would be things that I need to look up, but I don't want to move the position that my phone is in. And then like editing and things like that. It's just so much easier to have a designated phone so I'm not having to delete everything immediately or can just like multitask with
I
things.
love that. Sorry, I got off topic, but I just love your content. You're very good at it.
Thank you. You know, it's really hard trying to balance everything.
Literally, I was thinking like, how do you go to MP school, work full time, nights, and then also make content? I get so amazed when people do all this stuff. I'm like, and then you're here. I'm like, thank you, but like how?
No, yeah. That's why I'm like, no, I definitely have to make time. Which is also really hard because I barely have time as it is. I'm literally losing sleep most days. I think I sleep for 4 to 5 hours at a time, truly. And I'll probably have like maybe one day out the week, if that, were like I could sleep in. But there's always something to do, always something
What
to
is
edit,
sleeping in to you?
record. Sleeping in is when I can let my body sleep until it doesn't want to sleep anymore.
Love that.
Yeah. So even if like I'll wake up for a little bit or something, but I know my body hasn't slept, I'll force myself to go back to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Until I'm ready to get up. Because besides that, because I also try to make it a point to get some type of physical activity in. So I'm either going to the gym after work or waking up early and going before work.
I cannot. When people tell me they do that, I'm like, how?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What would you say you prefer before or after?
When I am working, I definitely prefer to go after. I feel like because I can go after, I don't go too crazy on the days that I do have to go to work because I am tired. Like it might look like I'm doing it, but I'm tired. So I just, do something to move my body at least 30 minutes after work. And then I feel like I have the time to sleep for as long as I want to beforehand. Whereas when I get off work, I'm like, I need to hurry up, go home, eat something, lay down so I have enough time to actually take a nap, I guess. And then like when I wake up and go to the gym before work, I feel like I'm kind of rushing through the workout.
You're like, what
because
time
I'm
is it?
like,
What time is it? What time is
I need to
it?
go home,
Yeah,
take a shower, get my lunch. Like I need to, like, it's not. Yeah.
That sounds exhausting. Oh my God.
Like even after this, I'm like, I went to the gym this morning. I had my doctor's appointments. I had these things. Then I came here. I have lecture at 7. Then I have homework and like content to edit. Like it's just every day is jam packed.
God,
Yeah.
whenever you graduate, you're just gonna like, you need to take like a week and just no
I can't wait to
studying,
go on
no
vacation.
nothing. Like just
Yeah.
do a staycation so you don't even, because when you go
to
on
plan
vacation,
anything.
when you go on vacation, you feel pressure to go out and I do.
And
I
that's
feel,
me. Because I'm like, no, we're in a new city. We have to do this,
We
that,
have to
the
see,
third.
what if we never get to come back?
Yeah.
We have to fill every single second with something to do. No, literally just be like, I'm going to lay in bed and watch. Like, do you even get to watch TV at this point in your life? Like, what the hell?
I have like downtime at work if I'm not studying or doing like an assignment
or- yeah.
literally or that. I'll try to watch my shows or like I'll try to get homework done early so then like the back end of the week or something I have like relaxation time to where I can watch my shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't always work out that way.
Yeah.
But then I have lots of stuff to binge when I'm done.
Of course. You're going to be like, oh my God, this thing that came out in 2022 is so good.
Amazing.
It's been how many years? No, but your parents must be so proud.
Yeah, my mom is my biggest fan, always has been. She's a lot of the reason why I'm able to get through all these things. She's so supportive. Literally my best friend. I don't know
Oh,
what I would
yeah.
do without her. I'm the oldest of 6
Oh,
siblings.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so they are very motivating. I do it for them so they can see that they're able to do it for themselves as well. But they think I'm rich, I think. I think I'm rich because the amount of times that they're just calling and like, can I have money for this or can I have money for that?
Oh,
And I'm like, yeah, because like you want to be the cool big sister,
100%. Yeah.
which I don't mind, but it's like, where's your father?
And also, we don't make that much money, so please.
I think that's another thing, like with social media too. I think everyone just kind of sees, they're like, oh, well, you're a nurse, so you have to be making good money, and you do content too, so I know like you have to be making good money. And don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
there are moments when yes, the money is amazing, but money with content is not an always consistent thing.
Yeah.
So
You might make a couple $100 one month and then not
nothing
get anything
next,
for. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
so it's very got to be careful.
Yeah. What would you say your go-to NP like coping mechanism is for school?
Definitely romanticizing everything.
Yeah.
Literally, like when I'm setting things up to study or whatever, I have to have my cutesy little coffee cup and my cutesy little pen set up and everything just placed nicely to make me feel good. Especially like with creating content or taking pictures of things. I'm always doing little clips here and there to like later on use them. So definitely creating content throughout the whole process and romanticizing everything has saved me mentally time and time again.
Oh, absolutely. Because everything you do looks so aesthetic. Like you just look so beautiful. And I guess that probably really does help. Because if you think about it just in a general sense, like your house is clean, so you feel good. You're
No,
like setting the
literally.
stage to like,
I have to start like my week off with because I have like a beauty room and I have like my room. If those rooms are in shambles, the entire week is in shambles. Like I have to
100%.
have everything nice and clean starting the week off so we all feel just put together and ready to go.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I think we've already talked about this a little bit, but how do you protect your mental health while you're juggling all of these things?
I definitely make it a point to do my self-care things, whether that's hanging out with friends. I have this amazing group of friends that I actually met while working in the ER, and we do monthly outings.
Aw.
And we've been doing that for a while now, but we make it a point to go on those monthly outings. We actually have even a few vacations planned.
Ooh.
Really excited for those. But doing the little things that make you happy throughout the day. So whether that's you going to get your coffee or make your coffee or making time to touch grass and be outside or go try a new restaurant, just do something every week that you just really love and that will help take your mind off things because yes, school is a lot, work is a lot, it's always going to be a lot, but you need to find ways to help yourself decompress.
What's one opinion that you had as a nurse that completely changed once you became an NP student?
So I feel like working in the ER, there's sometimes where I feel like, oh my gosh, why is all this ordered for this patient? Like this patient doesn't need all these things.
Yeah.
Especially being with little kids because, they're a little harder to handle. They don't sit still for a lot of things. So I'm like, do we really have to poke this kid? Do we really need the blood work? And just learning more deeply about just disease processes and everything in general, I'm like, oh no, it really is that serious. And yes, we need to check for these things because one, it is like their license that, they need to be looking after. And then two, even though sometimes it may seem like everything is okay, a lot of the times when doctors like go searching for things, they find something.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I should just shut up and
Yeah.
do my job.
Yeah, that is
So
so
that
true.
definitely changed my perspective on a lot of things.
I get more annoyed at this point when people don't order enough because I'm like, what if?
Yeah,
What if? They're going to be back in a couple months if you don't
literally.
just order that extra thing. Because it's like, it's not money coming out of their pocket, you know?
At all.
And
At
it is
all.
true. It is true. They are trying to protect their license, just like a normal nurse is.
No, I always get nervous too, like when we get like newer providers or stuff and they come to me and they're like, well, what should I do? And
Oh,
I'm
no.
like, what?
You're like, actually, this is a great exercise for when I'm an NP.
Yeah, so I think I'm like, what would I do? I'm like, well, I'm like, other doctors usually like, order this, but you do what you want to do and we'll do what you want to do.
You end it with like, but if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
that's you. No.
Like
No,
we're going with
seriously.
whatever you want to do.
Exactly. Yeah. If you could go back in time and give your brand new baby nurse self one piece of advice, what would that be?
If I were to give my baby nurse self some advice, it would definitely be to be teachable and to not let anyone bully you. I feel like as newer nurses, and you're going on like floors where some people have been there for years and they know a lot and you don't know much. And it feels like you're asking these dumb questions. And some people honestly don't even want to teach, or, to have the preceptee or be a preceptor. And that sucks. And there could be just a lot of, I don't want to say like animosity, but yeah, essentially. And so it just sucks sometimes, but you need to stand your ground and speak up for yourself and don't let anyone make you feel little because there is something new to learn every day. I feel like I've been in the PDR for 2.5 years and still there's stuff that walks through the door and I'm like, oh, okay, like, and I have a million questions like, why are we doing this? But what does this mean? And
Yeah.
yeah, so there's always something new to learn. So don't let anyone make you feel like you're dumb or you don't belong to be there because you made it there for a reason.
Absolutely. And if someone is making you feel that way, you are not tied to them. Ask for a different preceptor. It's that simple.
And that just
Next.
says more about them than it does for you.
But
Yeah.
you're protecting the person that comes behind you. Because maybe they won't give that person any students anymore.
Yeah. And a lot of people are scared to speak up. Like
They
so
are,
scared.
yeah.
They feel like they have to endure whatever, like, who you're set with. And I'm like, no, she's mean. Can I get
Next.
can I get a new one, please?
Please. Oh, yeah. I think we've all been there. I feel like,
Even in like nursing school, I just remember like being with a nurse, and honestly, she wasn't even there half the time. I think she was like, yeah, just like go do vitals, and I'm like, I'm not learning anything. I'm like,
I
I
know.
do vitals at work. I'm like, I can do vitals. I can drain the Foley bag. I can do all that stuff already.
oh, yeah.
I
I hate when nurses treat you as if you're like a tech or like a CNA or something. Like, just, no. I'm here to see what you do.
We're attached.
Yes, yes. So if you're precepting someone, take them to all of the nursing tasks and show them what you do. And be the nice person.
I say I precept as well. So it's so crazy being on like the other end because I still feel so new. Like I am.
100%.
I am.
Yeah.
Like I am. And then so like be trying to like, teach newer nurses and I'm like, I'm like, I know some things, but I don't know all the things. So sometimes we are learning together.
And I think that is a great example because they may see you ask a couple questions on the shift and all that does is just show them like, it's okay. No one's like, what do you mean, stupid idiot? Why don't you know that? Like they're like, oh, she asked a question. They answered it. Next.
Or they literally asked me a question. I'm like, you know what? I really don't know. Let's look that up together.
And they probably inside were like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
It's probably like a nice moment for them that you didn't know everything. Because it is so scary. You go in there, it's bright, everything's new, and people are yelling in the background. There's people walking by every 5 seconds. And then someone's like, oh, do you know what this medication is for? And you're like,
what?
oh, no, I don't.
I'm like, yeah, and it's so crazy because like in the ER, we give a lot of Tylenol and Motrin.
Yeah.
Zofran. So like when we
especially
have
to
to
kids,
give,
Yeah.
So when like, I don't know, they start to order these wild, crazy meds, I'm like, what is this? What are we doing? What's happening?
Pharmacy.
Literally. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. So if someone were to come to you and say, I'm really thinking of becoming a nurse, what would you say and would you recommend it?
So, I would only recommend becoming a nurse if it's something you truly want to do and believe in. Like, you truly love caring for people because it is a very taxing job. Not just physically, but mentally. It can take a lot out of you. So, if you're looking to getting into it for the money, beware. Because a lot of places don't pay that well. As you see, there's like strikes everywhere right now.
For a reason.
Yeah, for very good reason. So yeah, I would just say it's something you really have to like enjoy doing with your heart.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for coming.
No, thank you for having me. This has been so much fun.
Yeah, of course. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Tune in next Tuesday for the next episode. Bye. Guys.